And now, for the Peter Channel sign-off news, and it's late Monday night, February 28th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, it's some real late night news lines on this late Monday night. Here was the news lines. They're not touch rate at 11 o'clock. And it's late Monday night is Donald Trump claims to have a great relationship with black, which is totally something that a normal person would say. The U.S. government cannot force Apple Incorporated on unlocking an iPhone in New York drug case, said a federal judge in Brooklyn said on Monday. A rule that posted the company's arguments in its late-marked legal showdown with the Justice Department. Houston, the Republican presidential hopeful started front the South and New England on Monday on the Frederick sprint before a fateful Super Tuesday when voting in the newly dozen states could help determine when it has a chance to stop. A 14-year-old boy was charged with attempted murder and a felony cast up to 2 students were shot during lunch Monday at the Madison Junior Senior High School in Madison, Iowa, reported he said. Shot on its star, Jeremy Lin took to Twitter to criticize Oscars host Chris Rock for the Asian jokes during the Sunday ceremony. George Kennedy, the Brownie Oscar winner character actor known for playing cop soldiers and blue car, avoided figures in films such as Claire and Luke Airport and The Naked Gun films, has died at the age of 91. Homes in Glass France refugee camp reveal stories of hopes and dreams. A CCTV video posted on Russian news wires showed the police tackling the women to the ground. The incident had been linked to the hospital when the child's body was found. Out of Maine, Greece, in a cold drizzle, Azia Husseina, 30-year-old Syrian widow, traveled with her 4 children student amid a surge of migrants trapped in the northern Greek border. Washington, U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry said on Monday that while the efforts are being made to track down alleged violations of the cessation of hostilities in Syria, there was currently no evidence that suggests it would be destabilized a fragile peace. In Seoul, the Supreme Court of South Korea ruled that the Seoul government is not responsible to compensate victims of the U.S. shelling during the 1950-1953 Korean War. Vatican City, in Seoul, South. In Leesburg, Virginia, the final day sprint to the Super Tuesday sparked a scramble among Republican candidates Monday looking to stop the winner of Brisbane Donald Trump from becoming an unstoppable force in the 2016 presidential election contest. Community members gathered Monday night to remember Raleigh, North Carolina man fatally shot by a police officer during a foot chase and was trying to arrest him on drug charges. And in the days after Donald J. Trump ran his Republican rivals in South Carolina and Nevada, prominent Democratic supporter Hillary Clinton arranged a series of meetings and conference calls to tackle a question many never thought they would ask. The controversy of Mount St. Mary's University of Maryland illustrates the part of the absolute challenge facing in American higher education. The university needed to be one with more of a focus on the bottom line, but at the core, colleges are not corporations. In North Alabama, school department has again deferred at an artificial turf field this time because of the bleaker than expected budget outlook, Superintendent Sue Cullen said. In Norton, it's Knights camera action for a group of students from Norton High School as Norton active team to appear on WGBH quiz show. Foxborough police are praising a local man for turning in 2 persons that he found near his home, which police returned were stolen cars in Foxborough and Waltham. Attleboro patients try to lose all the weight without success, meaning and offered a minimally invasive alternative in a balloon procedure being offered by a Sturdy Memorial Hospital in Attleboro. Boston, the MBTA system is ending its experiment with late night weekend hours by March 18th. Shanghai activity in China's manufacturing sector has shrank more sharply than expected in February. Survey showed on Tuesday apartment small companies that shed workers at a faster pace in 7 years and suggested Beijing will have to ramp it up. Toronto, Virginia, Lambda Liquidator's strongest 4-quarter loss was more than 3 times larger than what expected as followed over the safety of some of the products continues to battle the embattled Florida manufacturer. February's rally faded Monday as the Dow Industrial hung under a small, game in a month while the SP 500 slipped into the negative territory. Job cuts part of the surgical plan to boost its bottom line. New York, a fellow judge on Monday said a judge department does not have a new 40-4 staff will help it to break into a smartphone belonging to the terrorist suspect. Washington, USA Force F-35s that dropped the laser-guided bombs at the Utah test range as first use weapons on combat fighter wings. Monarch wildfires continue to return to Mexico's fight. The good news expressed that people should unite to make efforts to restore and protect the habitats because the future for those winter monarchs is still uncertain. Fossils of an ancient creature resembling a shipment and a normal that contain the oldest and best preserved nervous system in the on which scientists to survey the evolution of nervous system animals alive today. On news today, 42 cases of Guillain-Barré syndrome in the French region offering the strongest evidence to the date that the Zika virus could trigger temporary paralysis searches in. Reported on Monday. A New York Mail Court on Monday temporarily stopped New York City from enforcing a new rule requiring chamber slots to post warnings on many items high in sodium. The drug is shown to have significantly reduced in size of tumors and effects seen for the first dose. A 7-month-old hospital boy died from heart failure and came back to life in a last-minute transplant at right at a time. As baby Lincoln State was born on July 4th with a severe defect that left his heart on the wrong side of the body. Okay, take a look at New England Alert at 11:06 p.m. in Boston, Massachusetts. Asthmatic citizen at 320 Longwood Avenue, Children's Hospital. UD command making up at level 2 because liquid tested. As a hot plate was left on, and the substance was the plastic container was the hot plate rolling on the floor. And in Malta, Massachusetts, Charles and Main Street, Federal Direct Units reported. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:06 p.m. on this late Monday night, time now for a travel report. Let's start off down to Madame, dear, where let's start off with Madame, dear, where highways and byways of Madame are looking good. Out of the Cape, Route 6 from 7 on lanes. Route 20 is from Bourne all the way into Falmouth. Southeast of Massachusetts highways are looking except for Route 3 and south outside of Little Square, Union Street and Braintree. Mass back in the eastbound side, a little south of Newton Corner here. But otherwise, highways and byways of Massachusetts are good, and I-91 in the northbound side of change with mass back in Chick-fil-A a little slow. Down to I-840 in eastbound side, the little surround, I-91 in Hartford, I-91 in southbound side, the little surround, the Wilbercross Parkway in Wallingford. But highways in Connecticut are looking good here. Down in New York City, Long Expressway in the westbound side, a little slow around Route 678 and then Forest Hills here. Upper East Side, FDR Drive and the southbound side, a little slow around Route 25. Brooklyn Bridge on the northbound side, a little slow around 278. But otherwise, all the highways and byways in New York City are looking good here. I-87 on the 3 on both ends from New York City all the way up to the Pennsylvania border. It's looking good except on the freeway on the eastbound side of Little Route 219 in Braintree just near Buffalo. And all the highways in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine are looking good on this late Monday night. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts. Alright, subway system is looking good on the Commuter Rail, looking good, and on the ferry they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:09 p.m. on this late Monday night. Time now for a weather report and looking at the latest radar seen here. And it shows some spotty snow showers from central and northern portions of New Hampshire, stretching in northwest Maine and up to Vermont, stretching in upstate New York from Silver Springs, stretching in east of Utica, and snow and sleet from upstate New York into the southern Quebec, south of Montreal, and some snow showers in the eastern portions of New Hampshire, eastern portions of Quebec, and stretching all the way up into Quebec. And seeing some spotty rain showers in the eastern portions of New Brunswick, stretching in the north central Nova Scotia some spotty rain showers off the Nova Scotia coast, stretching in 7 portions of Prince Edward Island, some snow sleet rain showers in Gaspé province of Quebec. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, most of the sky, low about 31 degrees, west about 5 to 10 miles an hour, gust size 21 miles an hour. For Tuesday, most of the sky about 42 degrees, and west about 5 to 7 miles an hour, kind of not a variable. Tuesday, rain like May after 4 a.m., patchwork after 4 a.m. Both increased clouds about 34 degrees, and southwest about 8 to 10 miles an hour, southeast gust size 20 miles an hour, just change to 6%, new precipitation amounts between the 10 quarter inch possible. For Wednesday, rain May before 11 a.m., patchwork before 8 a.m., high near 53 degrees, and south about 13 and 17 miles coming west in the afternoon, just precipitation is 8% new precipitation between a quarter and a half inch possible. For Wednesday, slight chance of rain before 8 p.m., most coast got about 17 degrees, and northwest about 8 to 14 miles gust size 29 miles, and just change to 20%. Thursday, Saturday podcast about 33, about 32 degrees. Friday, chance of snow after 1 p.m. Hot side sky about 33 degrees and just range to 30%. Friday night, podcast score at 18 degrees. Saturday, both sides skies higher at 40 degrees. Saturday night, chance of snow showers, both skies about 24 degrees and just range to 30%. Sunday, chance of rain and snow showers, hot side sky about 42 degrees and just range to 30%. Saturday night, both skies about 28 degrees. And for Monday, hot side sky about 47 degrees. Currently not it is clear and 45, humidity 68%. That is convenient by the Peter Channel. Sign up to this late Monday night, February 20th, 2006. Tuesday. Good night. See you tomorrow morning with a board report. Good night. Right now, 10 now, 11 minutes after 11 o'clock minutes. Late Monday night, and Peter Channel will be signing up for the night. This Peter hope you have a good night, and see you tomorrow morning. We'll turn on the lights and say good night. Good night. Good night to you all. Ladies and James, I'll see you in the morning. Ah, yes.